so I did these set of nails like 3 weeks ago, and they still look amazing. So we're going to remove these. First thing I do is take some nail clippers, and we're going to remove the length of the nail. And this just makes it easier when you're filing the nail. So we're going to, ooh, it done flew off. Passport by Cooper Incorporated. And then we're going to take the handle, and I'm going to use a extra coarse bit. Okay, we're going to turn her on. And we're going to remove the bulk of the product, okay? Remove the bulk of the product. Make it as thin as possible. And this is going to make your Gelnails process, your Gelnails removal a lot easier if you make the nail as thin as possible.
You guys, make sure you take your time with using the e-file, whether it's with yourself or your client. Make sure you always have a support, which is your pinky. If you never use the e-file, I would say do this by hand filing, and just take your time. Also, if you never use the e-file and you're licensed, I suggest to take an e-file class, and they teach you how to use the e-file, because a lot of people are scared of e-files because you can actually, you could hurt yourself or your client. But like I said, take your time. So next, I'm going to take my little dish right here, and it opens up, and I'm going to pour warm water into this, and this is going to activate the acetone, and it's going to make the removal process a lot faster. So like I said, you could use a tea kettle like I'm using here, or you could put the water, warm it up in the microwave. And here I'm using this acetone from Sally's Beauty Supply. And then what I like to do is put cuticle oil around my cuticles so the skin doesn't really dry out as much. But I did put a lot of acetone in the bowl, so once the hand comes out, you're gonna see how white it is. Don't be alarmed, that's just the acetone, just drying out your skin. And that's why people like to put oil, some type of oil, to protect the skin. But I didn't put the oil all the way up my fingers, and that's why it turned white, but that's normal. And then here is the satisfying part, you guys. You're going to take your time, and you're going to push off the gel extension. It shouldn't be difficult at all. If you feel any resistance, just leave it alone and soak it again, and then try to remove it. But everything should be pretty simple. This took about 10 or 15 minutes to soak my hand in the acetone. And what I like to do is, like I said, if there's anything that's not coming off, I will go ahead and put it back in the acetone bowl for a couple more seconds, or maybe a minute or two, depending on how much is not coming out. And then yeah, look at this. Oh, so satisfying. And it just comes right off, you guys. If you're having a hard time taking off your Gelnails, definitely remove a lot of the bulk, and then use warm water and let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes. And there's nothing wrong with going back and doing a second round of the acetone. Here, this is how they look as soon as they get done at the acetone. I'm gonna buff it just to remove any excess gel that's still on the nail, or just to even everything out. And after that, what I like to do is take an e-file, and I'm gonna shape the nails to the shape that I want. From here, you could cut them down, you could file them like I'm doing here. And after this is removed, you could do, you could leave the nail as is, or you could do another full set, or a gel manicure, or a structured gel mani. It's all up to you. or whatever the client wants done. So yeah, this is how the nails look. Super healthy, nice and smooth, and yeah, they're ready for a new set of nails or whatever you decide to do with your fingers or your nails, right? But anyway, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.